The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
All right, everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka, I was like, what am I thinking here? Am I thinking channel, the series? What are we going with here? But welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Writer, and today we are gathered here for more Superstar mode and Universe mode in WWE 2K25, the series in which we follow Christina Bennett through NXT, check, Monday Night Raw, somewhat check, and eventually we'll be bopping over to SmackDown. So that's where we're going with this. That is exactly where we're going with this. I have lost track of how many videos that I have recorded today, because I've been recording videos on and off all day while we've got snow coming in. So there's that. And we're recording this on December 13th. So there is that. Last episode, we lost Natalya again. And for whatever reason, we were the heel in that situation. It was a whole thing. Alexa Bliss was at ringside for whatever reason. I don't know what was going on there. We also lost the tag team titles. Well, Natalya lost the tag team titles. We didn't lose the tag team titles. Because quite frankly, we need to get these titles off of Christina Bennett before she makes it over to SmackDown. Now, I did have some thoughts. Have her be a transitional champion with the mid-card title over on SmackDown. And then maybe we give her a long title run with the women's title. Because, well, we kind of had a little bit of a run there in NXT, but, like, we haven't had a world title run with her on the main roster yet. So, there is that. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. We've got the Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line. Let's go.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Here we go, people. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
From Cleveland, Ohio, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Christina Bennett.
Yeah, Christina Bennett defending this championship. She's held on to this title for over 200 days. So, I think that's probably reasonable. I think that's probably reasonable. Right. Here we go, here we go. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button. I know sometimes Mr. YouTube also likes to unsubscribe people from channels as well, so triple check to make sure that you're subscribed if you obviously want to be subscribed to the channel and all that. Here we go. Of course, the whole theme here is that Natalya and Christina Bennett, they've had each other's backs, and then they got the tag team titles, but Natalya has always pretty much beaten Christina Bennett in recent weeks. So that's been a thing. Now, I will have Christina Bennett kind of mixed up in the main event title picture, I think. So we'll probably be a little pick and choose with who we go after next, in terms of like who we go up against. So that is a thing. Because we've kind of been in limbo, I would say, with all the people in the mid-card title picture, I would think. We had some interactions with the main event level talent, right? Like your Rhea's and Becky's and stuff, right? So, we've had those interactions, but here we are. Here we go. So, yeah, this weather has been crazy here. On the day that we're recording this, so hopefully by the time that this is out, maybe not so crazy. I don't know. I have no clue when this whole thing is going to be edited, uploaded, etc. I just wanted to get as much filmed as I could. That's the move. So there's that. But I hope everyone's enjoying the series thus far. Again, we've had all the ups and downs along the way, and we've been in limbo for a minute. But it feels good to just be playing the game and just, like, recording videos again. I'm like, it's cold this weekend. What else am I going to be doing other than making food in the slow cooker and cleaning my apartment and editing videos and probably watching Succession. At the time I'm recording this, I'm, like, halfway. I think there's Season 3 of Succession. So we're getting closer to the end, I think. Because I think there's only 4 seasons, so that's going to be my probably last show that I watch for the year, maybe? I don't know. I mean, it's still early on, but, like, obviously we've got Stranger Things and Fallout. I don't know. Let me know what shows you're looking forward to, like, watching. I know we've also got a new Game of Thrones show coming out in January, so I'm excited to watch that. Let me know what shows you're looking forward to, or, like, movies next year, if you're looking forward to anything. It'll be so fascinating just to kind of see what happens over time. I don't know, because we have a lot of shifts coming around. Like, you know, Hulu basically getting merged in there with Disney and stuff. Right. That'll be a whole mess. Oh, and Bennett countered. She knew that the sharpshooter was coming. But yeah, next year, I don't know what we've really got going on next year, other than, like, so far I think the Game of Thrones shows, I think, in terms of, like, shows coming out. Another show that I'm planning on starting soon after I get done with Succession is The Pit. I've heard a lot of really good things about it. I think the next season's coming out in January, too. Oh my god, let me see. Because I'm, like, pretty positive that that's a thing. Hang on. I need to focus on the match before I start Google searching. Oh, Lord. Maybe in between matches I'll triple check, but yeah, no, I am, like, pretty positive that, The Pit's coming out, like, next, or in January, maybe? It's sometime next year. I say it's like... Yeah, here we go. So The Pit Season 2 premieres on January 8th. And it says it's picking up 10 months after Season 1. So I want to watch that next year for sure. So yeah, we have The Pit, and we also have the new Game of Thrones show in January. So I'm excited for that. So we got some shows to watch over the next couple of months, which is great. Now that, like, Mad Men is on Max, I'm like, ooh, maybe we just, like, watch that at some point again, because I have not watched that show since it, like, ended, to be honest. But we'll see. I was able to lock in the Black Friday rate for Max for a full year, so I'm hanging on to that discount. But yeah, let me know, like, what shows, what movies you're looking forward to next year. Down in the comments down below. I know that has, like, nothing to do with what we're chit-chatting about right now. But I was like, oh, what do I have coming up this week? Oh, I have, like, a couple of things coming up, like, IRL. But then there's also, well... Then, of course, there's, you know, shows and stuff like that, too, that we're all looking forward to. Because, like, this year it was, like, Squid Game and Stranger Things, and, King of the Hill. Oh, yeah, King of the Hill. I'm pretty sure that's going to be coming back soon, too, right? Because I think they said somewhere in February, I want to say. Oh, but Christina Bennett's in the sharpshooter, and she's cooked. And we got a new Women's Intercontinental Champion, thankfully.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Natalya!
Yeah, so, okay, so sometime in sometime next year, we're going to get another King of the Hill season. So that's what we're going with here. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we've kind of gotten to a good groove with some shows this year finally, and I'm excited about that. But yeah, Natalya is the brand new Women's Intercontinental Champion. After a recent match on the big stage, Natalya emerged victorious over Christina Bennett and caused her opponent to drop in the power rankings. It remains to be seen if Christina Bennett will be able to recover their standing. I mean, hopefully so. I don't know, but Yay, we finally lost our titles. I know it's like, Christina, this has gone downhill. And you would be correct, but we're going to get a fresh start soon on SmackDown. So I'm very excited about that. Let's keep things moving along. God, this is going to be so weird without Christina Bennett with you know, not having a title or anything. This is going to be weird.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, Christina Bennett.
But here we go, people. We got Christina Bennett back on Monday Night Raw, fresh off of losing both the Women's Intercontinental and Tag Team titles, so that's exciting. So I'm thinking probably of just refreshing the gear a little bit, like before we go over to SmackDown at some point. So here we go, everybody, here we go. We got Christina Bennett in action here tonight. We got to see what happens. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We got Christina Bennett in her first matchup since losing both of her championships, so that's exciting. These two look like they could be a tag team. Like, let's be real here. There we go, come on, focus. There we go. Okay, into the ropes, into the ropes, into the ropes, into the ropes. There we go. Again, this is kind of like a bit of a fillery episode, I would say. We're just trying to push through the rest of Monday Night Raw, to be honest. And just, you know, if it's fillery, it's fillery. I feel like we'll probably have something for WrestleMania. But we'll see what unfolds. But, I mean, losing at a big stadium show to, like, our former tag team partner and like rival, I think that's probably a fitting sort of conclusion, if you will. So, but I think we accomplished a lot, right? Like, we won 2 different titles on this show, and honestly, I would have been okay with her maybe going for the title and then just being more of a transitional champion with the world title. But like at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if that's the vibe. Because, like, basically she lost the title at Stand and Deliver, right? Like, that's kind of where things are at, and I'd rather not have her lose another title at another show. So, I mean, there's that, right? But, I mean, she's got quite a resume. Think about it. NXT North American Champion, NXT Women's Champion, Women's Intercontinental Champion, Tag Team Champion. That's not a bad resume for 2 seasons. But here we go, friends. Here we go. That's the good stuff. Oh, Lord. I swear, some of these chants are just hilarious in this game, and I'm like, yes. If we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. I'm not losing sleep over it at this point. We can have her regroup, refresh, rejuvenate on SmackDown, but ideally, I want to just get a good little, like, winning streak going on. That sort of thing. If we have a title match, great. If we don't have a title match, that's okay, too. Go. I wish you could like actually tell them like which title division that you want to be in. That'd be one thing I would add to this mode, because like they kind of just throw you into the mid-card title scene. It's like, what happens if you are like the world champion? Like, what is this? Like, do you kind of just default like into that mid-card division if you're not a women's world champion? Like, that one's confusing to me. Alrighty, here we go. Well, we're just running, so that's a thing. Okay, well that wasn't great. Into the cover now. Not even a 1 count. Not even a 1 count. Nope, counter right there, counter right there, counter right there. Oh yeah, I got a refill on some hot cocoa, and I remember the mini marshmallows. Last episode I had a mug of hot cocoa, but I forgot the mini marshmallows, and I was disappointed in myself for that. So I remember the mini marshmallows. Almost forgot them, but I got them this time. I know I have my priorities straight. I do drink a good amount of water when I'm recording, or like coffee. I don't really do like soda. Like the closest thing I've been towards soda is like sparkling water. Unless if there's like a sale. Like, there was, like, a sale and, like, some, like, Coke Zero, so I'm like, oh, let's just grab one, no big deal. But, like, for the most part, it's sparkling water, coffee, maybe some hot cocoa, and, like, water. Probably for the better. Probably. I'm proud of you, Christina Bennett. We're proud of you. Nope. Countering, countering, countering. Come on, Bennett, you can finish this off. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Who do we want to see Christina Bennett face off against on SmackDown? Who do we want to see her team with? All of that good stuff. So I'm feeling we need to have a little something fresh. Potentially. We were so optimistic about Monday Night Raw that I was like, I can't be bothered to go for the world title. That's like literally what happened. Sneaky pin! Maybe for the win, maybe for the win. No, it is not for the win. Aw, well that's okay. I mean, look, we've got like half a finisher and a full finisher too. And we countered! We countered a finisher. So that also happened. Okay, well that was not good. Oh, okay, well that's great. Hey, we're right by the rope though. We got a 2 count there. Come on, Bennett, you got this. What are we doing? Okay, what? Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I got the okay, I got that. Okay. Well, we still continue to suck.
Scarlett!
Yay. Well, it's okay, Christina Bennett. You gotta go to rock bottom before you go over to SmackDown, apparently. That's it's kind of the move. She lost like 3 matches, 2 titles, all within about like 7 to 8 days. Oh, go team. Alrighty, friends. So for the win-loss record, we are up to 63 wins, 28 losses, and no draws, which I'm pretty sure we had a draw back in NXT, but just so that we are fully accounted for here. So we've had a total of 91 matches. We won 63 matches out of 91. And that's going to be a 69.23% win streak. Or winning percentage, if you will. So she's won close to 70% of her matches. I think that's reasonable, right? We're almost at 100 matches. But we're about to approach week 2 of March for Monday Night Raw, which means we're in the final stretch of this season of Superstar Mode and Universe Mode with Christina Bennett. We're at 32 in the power rankings, so we're just going to have to see how far down we really are. Probably a lot. We're usually up at the top, but 32, it is what it is. So there is that. But just to give you an idea of like who else is on the roster and that sort of thing. But either way around, let me know what you thought about this episode of Universe Mode featuring Christina Bennett down in the comments down below. We have a pretty exciting matchup for the next episode. I kind of just had a sneak peek of it already. And we'll go from there. So either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here and that sort of thing. We should be finishing up in in like a couple of episodes. I'm thinking we'll probably push through like in about 2 to 3 more episodes. I'm thinking, but yeah, again, these are meant to be a little bit on the shorter side, and that's okay. That's basically the vibe of this series. Just short, sweet, and to the point, get a couple matches and see where the story goes and that sort of thing. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button to get notifications around here, that sort of thing. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.